Hey guys, Dry Socket here, and I was able to get out and do one more shoot before the end of the year. I was able to do a Christmas themed shoot out with the Umpqua Regulators. I had a friend come into town, the shoot was happening. He's always been interested in going to a cowboy shoot, so we went out there, we had a great time. What I love about the Umpqua Regulators is they put together very interesting stages, and part of that is because they usually have multiple stage writers. Most clubs I shoot out, one person has written the stages for that day, and you know, I don't want to say they're the same, but they're like often variations on a theme, you know. A lot of the shooters at those clubs are like really good. Like they're able to compete at a very high level in single action shooting society, and as such, they put together stages that are reminiscent of like state and national matches, like into trail stages and things of that nature. So they're really looking at stages to practice for those other things. So you don't often see kind of off the wall stages. Umpqua Regulators, it is a club where they say they like to put the action back into cowboy action. So they like to have very interesting stages, a lot of movements. Their annual shoot, which I wasn't able to make last year, is called True Grit, where you actually shoot 4 pistols, 2 rifles, 2 shotguns. So each stage is like twice as much. And they have a lot of movement. One of the guys built a motorized buckboard, so you actually ride it like a wagon and you shoot off of that. A lot of cool stuff. So this first stage we're gonna look at, this was put together by the Major General Shag Nasty there. And he likes to put together stages that tell a story and are offering fun. This is a very nice stage from him. He's a very talented guy. He often will custom build props for his stages, such as Pinhead, which is a dummy that you stab. But this stage, very straightforward. We're shooting 4-1, 4-1, repeat with the rifle, 3 on the left, 1 on the right for shotgun. Let's check it out.
All right, Centipede.
Shooter ready, stand by.
So off to a pretty good start. Did have 1 miss on the pistols. The pistols, shooting those cowboy-shaped targets, just the way that they're cut, they're so easy to miss. Even when they're put only 5 yards away like that, it's easy, especially on double taps or whatnot. You get off just a hair, and you'll miss. Now, on this next stage, very interesting. Instead of drawing our revolvers from our belt, we have them staged on the table. I do not really practice that, and I think I should, because I did my classic old school air. If I was going to shoot both of my rifles right-handed, I staged one for left hand. So my first revolver comes up, and I fumble it a little bit, and it costs me. The pattern that we're shooting on this one is interesting. We're going to double tap the center, then we're going to shoot the outsides, and then back to the center. And then repeat that. So on rifle, we'll do that twice in a row. Pistols, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shotgun, we're 2 on the right now, and then left, right. Let's see what I do with it.
Okay.
All right, I only come once a year.
Stand by. Spotters.
So what I love about the Major General stages is he teaches you that what you don't know, right? So yeah, picking up stage revolvers, which is something that if I shoot True Grit next year, I will have to have at least 2 of my revolvers staged. I need to start practicing that, because both times I pick the gun up, I really wrap my hand around so I come up in a very certain grip. When I'm picking it up off the table, it's not naturally coming into that grip. First one, it just felt a little off, had one miss. Second one, when I came up and I was trying to get it into my grip, I actually let loose an AD, so that one shot high, and I just did not have that gun feeling as good in my hand as it was. So on those Unforgiving Cowboys, I ended up with 3 misses on the pistol. Moving into the rifle, one of the things, and the more I shoot this 66, man, I'm loving this 66, I can run it faster. I need to step it up a little bit. I'm still, I think, thinking of the pattern. So I'm like 1, 2, and that's the limiting factor. Is my saying the pattern as I'm shooting it. I just need to let go on it. Shotgun, doing really good today. Working that Browning BSS, it's treating me really well. Coming up with these next 3 stages, these are put together by El Yid. El Yid, among other things, teaches defensive pistol. He really likes props in his stages. He really likes movements. He likes doing things with your hands. I really appreciate that because it helps, I think, get down your movements better, because if you're having to do these other things, you go into more muscle memory when you're actually doing your shooting, which I think is the point. I really like that. A lot of times he'll bring out, different props, things that move or fall over, really, test your reaction speed. Today for shotgun, he had targets that we would shoot a bird and that would launch a soda can into the air, and then we'd have to get that one. If you miss it, you would then have to shoot a knockdown or a swinger target in the middle, which shooting side by side, that means if I shoot and I miss, I'm gonna shuck, put one in, shoot. Now I only have one, so I'd either have to shuck again or reload. So it really puts you in a position where you do not want to miss those soda cans. This one we're gonna shoot basically 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do that 3 times and then act like we're gonna start it a 4th time. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's how the pattern's gonna look. Let's see how I do with it. Oh, the other thing with a prop, we are Ebenezer Scrooge right now, and we're stealing presents. So I'm gonna have a big bag. First thing I do is put a present in the bag, and then I can start shooting. Let's check it out.
It's all mine.
Stand by.
Take.
So I'm 2 for 2 on those flyers, and right away when I saw everyone shoot the stage, shooting moving targets with shotgun is difficult. So I was able to get that there. I finished very high on that stage. Is there, if you had trouble with that, especially with having to shoot the makeup target in between the sequence, it just added a lot of time. So the people that were at the top of the stage were the ones that didn't have misses on flyers. So I was thinking, if we're gonna do that again, really want to focus on my shotgun, make sure I'm pulling at the right point, because that's gonna be where I keep my time down. So let's see if I can keep that streak up. Now on this stage, it's gonna be a similar thing. We're gonna do a repeating 3 sweep with, starting at a 4th time, basically. We're gonna go outside targets, middle, outside targets, middle, outside targets, middle, start on that outside target. Do the same with rifle. I was pretty happy with my rifle work on that last one. Picked up the pace just a little bit. Let's see if I can pick it up a little bit more in this stage here.
All right, I'm sorry, Rudolph.
Get ready. Stand by. 052.
Please. All right, 4 for 4 on those flyers. So that was feeling good. That run was really nice. Felt like on that levering on the rifle, like I could go just a hair quicker, but I was feeling that pace there. So that's what I'm going to shoot for in my next round. Pistol felt pretty good there. I tried to slow it down just a little bit, make sure I'm in the middle, trying not to get any misses. And then the prop, what we're doing on these last 2 stages, first we're putting a present in the bag. This last stage, we put the bone in the bag. Now on this stage, we're giving back. So I'm going to take a bone and a present out and then shoot the targets. What we're doing now is we're doing 3 in the center and then the outsides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that twice for rifle. Same thing on those end shotgun targets. Engage the target, shoot the flyer. You miss, rocker target in the middle. Let's check it out.
Okie dokie. Merry Grinchless Christmas. Ho ho ho.
Hey, 6 for 6 on those flyers. So that really, even with those earlier misses, it was able to put me in a good place in the standings. Let's check those out. So ended up with silver, pretty happy with that. Lead Hammer, he shoots gunfighter. He is very, very talented. He is very, very fast. He actually had a little bit of a slower overall time on this shoot because he had a couple procedurals just where he got out of order on rifle targets. Some of those stages were a little tricky, especially with moving the bag and whatnot. So he had the procedurals, I had the misses. He still finished quite a bit faster than me, but it was really good to see my name under his, right under it for a change. It's usually under it, but a little further down the list. Great match, was a lot of fun. We had great shooters. Elyid got a clean match there, so congrats to him on that. It was a lot of fun. You know, those flying targets. Most of the time we're shooting stationary stuff in Cowboy, so that was a lot of fun, and it was nice to be on target and tracking good with that shotgun, that BSS. It treated me very, very nice. I really enjoyed that one. I'll be putting it on the shelf for a while because I'll be doing more classic Cowboy, so I'll be shooting those same, revolvers. Probably stick with that 66, really liking it, but I'll be doing a hammer double or maybe the 87 from time to time for classic Cowboy. But yeah, it was a blast. Had a lot of fun. Love going out to Umpqua. They always put together, just great stages. I'm hoping that I'll be out there next month. Well, you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and get out there and shoot.